Water, one among the necessities of life on earth. Whether it's dripping water of a spring or affluent water in a river. Water which gives energy and new direction to civilization. Water on its banks developed many amazing human civilizations. Since the beginning of the world, water has been an essential part of the human civilization. From birth to death, water remains an integral part of human life. Water is required for all purposes of life, for drinking, for agriculture, for industry, for long and healthy life. Everyone needs water. But unfortunately, as our progress towards the peak of human civilization has polluted the environment, in the same manner it has polluted water too. This invaluable gift of nature is not getting its due honor. Indeed, our water resources have either become filthy and polluted or have been exploited up to such an extent that their existence is in peril.
We are reaching a situation where the availability of water is not in a position to meet the demands of the people.
Today, 20% of the Indian population is compelled to face a permanent drinking water scarcity. Approximately 20% of the population is surviving on polluted water. More than 50% villages and towns are facing acute shortage and erratic supply of drinking water. Recent data show that 20 million Indian population do not have safe drinking water facilities. Not only India, but other nations of the world are also facing the same situation. As per a declaration of the United Nations, if this situation persists, then every 2 out of 3 people of the world will be compelled to face acute drinking water scarcity.
पानी इतना ज़रूरत है लोगों के लिए, इसका पॉवर्टी बहुत जगह पे है. लोग दुनिया के हर जगह पे इसकी कमी है, इसकी ज़रूरत है.
Water is essential for life, but purity is no less important. In spite of this, people often undermine its importance. It is very unfortunate indeed. Even after 63 years of independence, people in most of the villages in India use open spaces as toilets. Not even 10% villages have toilets.
If there is no drinking water supply, people will demand water. There will be agitations. People with empty pots will stand in front of the minister or the collector and ask for water supply. Unfortunately, in sanitation, even if the whole village does not have a single sanitary latrine, nobody will bother about it. So the first point which the community or an NGO should start will be to create awareness. Until the awareness is created, people will not be able to demand sanitation as a right.
वर्ल्ड में सबसे ज़्यादा, सबसे लंबा क्यू जो है टॉयलेट के लिए होता है. टॉयलेट के सामने लोग खड़े होते हैं, टॉयलेट लोगों को मिलता नहीं है, पानी नहीं होता है.
In such a grim situation, Freshwater Action Network South Asia, FANSA, has taken up an important initiative in context of water and sanitation under Governance Transparency Fund.
FANSA is also committed to advocate for right to water and sanitation for all. We have been working at the community level, at the national level, at the regional level to influence the thinking of policymakers, the bureaucrats, the political leaders to make a strong constitutional commitment for right to water and sanitation for everybody.
In this important initiative, MARI, Warangal, Andhra Pradesh, CRSD, Anantpur, Andhra Pradesh, Gram Vikas, Behrampur, Orissa and Sathi, Godda, Jharkhand are associates of FANSA.
इन तीनों स्टेट में हमें देखा तो काफ़ी ऐसे जगह हैं जहाँ ये 100% बना हुआ है। कुछ तो हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन उसमें, कुछ तो लोगों का अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन है, कुछ तो सरकार का कंट्रीब्यूशन है, बट ये तीनों मिला के जो बना हुआ है कुछ अच्छे एग्जाम्पल्स हैं।
These organizations are working in their respective areas for securing right of water to the people. They are empowering the masses to achieve this right.
Village level leadership is the only one which is permanent. In the external facilitator, whether it is an NGO, whether it is government, whether it's a corporate body, whatever it is, their intervention is only to be a facilitator for a very short time. During that short time, the village leadership, which means the leadership of men and women in that village, is incapacitated in such a way that they can take the program forward.
MARI is a community-based organization in Warangal, Andhra Pradesh. This is working for powerful network in 250 tribal-dominated villages of eastern coastal area of Andhra Pradesh. This is Ganga Devi Palli, village of Warangal. This will surprise any visitor with its sense of sanitation and high-tech facilities available here. This is the Panchayat Bhavan of Ganga Devi Palli village. This Panchayat Bhavan is connected with internet facilities. Villagers can make contact with any part of the world with the help of internet. In respect of self-sufficiency in water and sanitation, this village may be called an ideal village.
మాకు అది వరకు బైర్భూమికి పోవాలంటే భలే ఇబ్బందులు ఉండేది సార్. ఆ బైర్భూమి వెళ్ళాలి అంటే అటు పోతే రోడ్డుకి వెళ్ళి అటు వెళ్ళి ఇటు వెళ్ళి ఎటు వెళ్ళినా కానీ అవతలికి వెళ్ళాలంటే మాకు వెళ్ళేదానికి కోసం కాకుండా ఉండేది.
ये सड़क के ऊपर बाजू उधर इधर बैठ के भी बाहर जाते थे उन लोगों, कदम नहीं रख सकते थे, पैर निकाल के पैर रखना बोले तो तकलीफ.
There was a time when in absence of toilet in houses, women were compelled to go outside carrying water with them for defecation, keeping their honor at bay. This practice not only consumed a lot of time, but the possibilities of spread of disease due to lack of sanitation and hygiene always remained there.
हमारा सरपंच राजमौली क्या बोले हैं, पूरा जन लोगों को इकट्ठा करके क्या है 3 महीने के अंदर हम कर सकते क्या. कलेक्टर साहब आए हैं, कमिश्नर चल्लप्पा साहब आए हैं और पंचायत DPO साहब आए हैं. उन लोगों जो है यहाँ होते बोल के भरोसा से यहाँ इधर आए हैं. हर एक मकान में, हर एक गृह में के अंदर लेकिन बना सकते, हम बना सकेंगे या नहीं तो सब लोगों को तैयार है, हम लोग बना लेंगे.
But now, since the construction of toilets in the village, it has changed the scenario of the village.
ఇప్పుడు మాకు తొందరగా పని తీరుతుంది, దబ్బున కడుపున వచ్చినా ఏది వచ్చినా తొందరగా అయిపోతుంది పని. ఇక ఇప్పుడు ఆరోగ్యంగా ఉన్నాం.
అప్పుడు మేము బయటికి వెళ్ళేవాళ్ళం లాట్రిన్ పోవాలంటే. ఇక మా సర్పంచ్ గారు మంచి అన్నిటికీ ముందుబడి ఇక కట్టని స్థితి వాళ్ళను కూడా అందరినీ కట్టిపించండు. ఇక ఇప్పుడు మాకు ఎలాంటి ఇబ్బందులు లేదు, ఇక మేము అవే యూజ్ చేసుకుంటాను, మంచిగా వాటితోటే నడిపించుకుంటాం.
అయ్యేది మళ్ళీ లేటు ఇంటికాడ పని చేసుకునేది, కూలికి 4 పోయే వరకు పొద్దుపోయేది. కొంచెం ఆరోగ్యం వస్తుంది, మంచిగా ఉండకపోయేది ఆరోగ్యాలు. ఇప్పుడు అంత సౌకర్యం మంచిగా ఉన్నది, మా ఊళ్ళో మంచిగానే ఉంటాను. మా సర్పంచ్ చేయబట్టి
ఇప్పుడు వాన కొట్టినా మాకు చాలా బురద, ఇంత బురదలా దిగబడిపోయేది, ఆ చేనుల గెట్లెంబడిపోయేది. మాకు చేనులలో కూడా మాకాడ బైర్భూమి లేకపోయేది, బాటలు ఎంబడిపోయేది, పురుగు పూసి ఇట్లా వాన కొట్టినా ఇబ్బందులు పడుకుంటా చాలా కష్టంగా పోయేది. ఇప్పుడు అట్లాంటి ఇబ్బందులు ఏది లేకుండా మస్తు లాభపడుకుంటా లబ్ధి.
Sometimes we are compelled to take even hard decision for the sake of creating pollution-free environment in the village.
ग्राम सभा में पूरे लोगों का दस्तखत लिए हैं, कोई बाहर गए लोटा लेके उसको जो है 500 रुपये पेनल्टी डाला है.
Now even marriages are fixed on the basis of whether there is pure water and toilet facilities available in the in-laws' house or not. Awareness program has played an effective role in making Gangadevi Palli a model and high-tech village, but people's own willingness was essential too.
చైతన్యవంతం చేయడం కోసం ఎంతో ప్రయత్నం చేసినప్పటికీ 100% ప్రజలు వాడుకోవడానికి మాకు 3 సంవత్సరాల సమయం పట్టింది. 3 సంవత్సరాల సమయం పట్టిన గ్రామసభ జరిపి గ్రామసభలో ప్రజలు చర్చించి ఎవరు బయటికి వెళ్ళినా 500 రూపాయలు ఫైన్ అని చెప్పి నిర్ణయించుకున్న తదుపరి మాత్రమే ప్రజలు ఖచ్చితంగా వాటిని వాడుకోవడానికి ముందుకు రావడం అనేది జరిగింది.
It is not an exaggeration to say that not only pure water is available to each and every villager of Gangadevi Palli, but there is a toilet in each house too. This village has become a model village in its true sense.
यहाँ पानी का प्रॉब्लम जो है 16 साल से यहाँ नहीं. हमारे को जो है 6 बजे के मॉर्निंग 6 बजे से जो है 10 बजे तक पानी खुला आते हैं यहाँ.
నేను 7వ వార్డు నెంబర్. అయితే అప్పుడు నీళ్ళ గురించి చాలా ఇబ్బంది ఉండేది. బావి ఎక్కడ పంచాలకు బావి ఉండే, ఊళ్ళొక్క బావి ఉండే, నీళ్ళకు మేము పొద్దున పోతే 6 గంటలకు పోతే 7-8 దాకా బావి కాడ ఉండేది, నీళ్ళు దొరకపోయేది. ఇప్పుడు ఆ కాంచి ఇప్పుడు నీళ్ళు మాకు నల్లాలు వచ్చిన కాంచి ఇప్పుడు మేము ఒక 1000 రూపాయలు అప్పు కట్టినాం అట్లా.
There was a time when villagers of Gangadevi Palli were compelled to drink water containing fluoride and were bound to suffer from several fatal diseases. But now, villagers have a water treatment plant in their own village. Now the situation has changed, and not only the villagers of Gangadevi Palli are getting pure water, but water is being supplied to the neighboring villages, where there is scarcity of clean drinking water on minimal charges. Due to this practice, a village fund has also been accumulated, which is an inspiration for other villages. This is Ipaltanda village of Warangal. Tribal Banjaras reside here. They have come to Andhra Pradesh from Rajasthan many years ago and have settled here. Mari is active in this village too. After visit of the Gangadevi Palli village, villagers of Ipaltanda are determined for self-sufficiency in water and sanitation. Actually, villagers of each and every village should be awakened in the same manner. The tribal community of Ramultanda is facing water and sanitation problem from the very beginning. With the initiative of Mari, now they have awakened and are desirous of such facilities. Villagers of Gonapalli of Warangal district are very much awakened socially and politically. Their houses have government water supply connection. Despite of this, they are demanding for their rights by using right to information. Mari has awakened them to secure their rights.
GTF ప్రాజెక్ట్ యొక్క ఉద్దేశం ఏంటంటే ప్రజలు ప్రభుత్వాన్ని డిమాండ్ చేసే స్థాయికి ఎదిగే విధంగా చేయడం. అంటే వీళ్ళకు ఏ విధంగా అవేర్నెస్ కల్పిస్తే వీళ్ళు ఆ స్థాయికి ఎదగగలుగుతారు అనేది ఫస్ట్.
Gram Vikas is active in Orissa since last several years for awakening villagers and empowering them with their social, economic and cultural rights. It is the experience of Gram Vikas that water and sanitation is the best medium of eliminating the disparities in villages. With this initiative, gender discrimination can be eliminated too.
Water and sanitation is a subject which is very, very close to the lives of women. In fact, it affects them much more than if you take the male members of that society. So, the capacity building of the women, capacity building of everyone is essential, and it cannot be done just through the time of the implementation of a program, but you have to begin much before the implementation, and it will have to go on quite a few years after the implementation.
Gram Vikas has taken important initiatives for providing 100% water and sanitation facilities in villages in Orissa.
(800 villages we have now established this sort of a sanitation with every family having a toilet, and not only a toilet, a bathing room and 24 hours water supply through 3 taps, one in the bathing room, one in the toilet and one in the kitchen or near the kitchen.
ता आगुरु आमे बड़ असुविधार थिलु कोन बाहरे झाड़ा बसथुलु आ बंदरे गाधौथुलु आ एउडाक वर्षा दिन रे झाड़ा फाड़ा बेसी बसिबाटा बेसी असुविधा होथुला एबे ये ग्राम विकास आसबाठू टैंक बनाला आउरी लैट्रिन बाथरूम है एबे आमे बड़ सुख शांति रे रहूचु।
ग्राम विकास कार्यक्रम में उनके घर में पानी सप्लाई पाइप के द्वारा नल खोलने पर होता है, जो कि एक हम शहर में सोचते हैं ऐसा होता है।
Previously, tribals of this area used to live on the hilltops. There was scarcity of water, toilet and bathing facilities. Gram Vikas convinced them to reside in the foothills. After this, they undertook a unique experiment. With the help of pipes, water from the hill was brought to the tanks built in the village.
ऊपर ऐसा की जगह चुनना है कि जहाँ साल भर पानी है, जहाँ झरना है, झरना का पास वेल डिगिंग करता है। वेल का डीप है 20 फीट और 20 फीट के ऊपर 6 इंच का ऊपर वो पाइप लगा हुआ है। वो पाइप इधर से गांव तक पाइप है। वो वेल में जो पानी आएगा वही पानी विलेज को चला जाएगा वो पाइप में। विलेज में जो वाटर टैंक है उसका ऊपर आ जाएगा विदाउट एनर्जी से, ग्रेविटी प्रेशर से वो पानी ऊपर जाता है और गांव वालों को हर बेनिफिशियरी को वाटर सप्लाई होता है।
With this process, water is now available in each house. This process has been experimented in several other tribal villages. Gram Vikas convinces villagers about the benefits of water and sanitation, and when villagers become convinced, they give their consent to use toilet and bathroom. Only then, Gram Vikas starts construction work. This is the working style of the organization.
It is to be sure of the health, to be sure that the water is protected, we have to go in for 100% sanitation.
हम जब कोई भी गांव में जाते हैं, हमारा कार्यक्रम उस गांव पर होने में यही निर्भर होता है कि वो ग्राम विकास के कुछ नियमों के साथ उनकी सहमति होनी है। सबसे पहला नियम जो है वो है कि गांव का सारा परिवार उस प्रोग्राम में शामिल होना है और सारे के सारे परिवार राजी होना है कि वो अपना एक शौचालय और एक स्नान घर, जिसको हम टॉयलेट और बाथरूम बोलते हैं, वो बनवाएंगे।
Due to adoption of this policy, attitudes have totally changed. And now villagers have become conscious towards water, toilet and bathroom.
सबसे बड़ा असर होता है इस पे महिलाओं का, औरतों का, स्पेशली जो यंग लड़कियां रहती हैं, क्योंकि सबसे ज़्यादा दिक्कत वही फेस करते हैं एक बाहर जाने में, पानी लाने में। ये जो कार्यक्रम के द्वारा उनका जो सबसे बड़ा सुविधा का फीलिंग है, अपना एक डिग्निटी होना कि हम किसी से कम नहीं, हम भी ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हैं जो कि बगल वाला गांव या सरकार भी हमारे लिए नहीं कर पाया, वो हमने खुद अपनी मेहनत से किया।
Women are now not compelled to rise in early morning or to wait for late evenings to go to the toilet purposes. Now they do not have to carry water to distant unsecured places for toilet.
ଆଉ ଏବେ କ'ଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ ଯେ ପାଣିଟା ଭଲରେ ରହୁଛି। ଆଉ ପିଇବାକୁ ଗାଧୁଆ ପାଧୁଆ ନିର୍ମଳ, ପିଲା ବଡ଼ ସାନ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଭଲ। ଝାଡ଼ା ପାଣି ଯିବାକୁ, ଝାଡ଼ା ଯାଉଥିଲୁ ବାହାରକୁ, ଏବେ ବାହାରକୁ ନାହିଁ, ଘରେ।
ଆଗରୁ ଆମେ ପଡ଼ିଆ ମାନଙ୍କରେ ଝାଡ଼ା ପାଣି ଯାଉଥିଲୁ। ପଡ଼ିଆରେ ଝାଡ଼ା ବସିଲେ ସେ ପାଣି ଗୁଡ଼ାକ କ'ଣ ହେଉଥିଲା, ସବୁ ନାଳ ପୋଖରୀ ଯାଉଥିଲା, ସେଥିରୁ ବହୁତ ଜୀବାଣୁ ହେଉଥିଲେ। ଆମେ ଏବେ ଲାଟ୍ରିନ୍ରେ ଝାଡ଼ା ବସିବାରୁ ବହୁତ ରୋଗ ବ୍ୟାଧି କିଛି ନାହିଁ। ଆଗରୁ ବହୁତ ଡାଇରିଆ ହେଉଥିଲା, ଏବେ ଡାଇରିଆ ବି କିଛି ନୁହଁ। ଆଉ ମ୍ୟାଲେରିଆ ବି ବାହାରେ ଗଲେ ଆମ ପାଦରେ ଜୀବାଣୁ ପଶୁଥିଲେ, କୁର୍ମି ପଶୁଥିଲେ, ଆମକୁ କୁର୍ମି ହେଇକି ବହୁତ ଝାଡ଼ା ହେଉଥିଲା। ତାପରେ ମଶା ବି କାମୁଡ଼ୁଥିଲେ, ଏବେ ମଶା ବି କାମୁଡ଼ୁ ନାହାନ୍ତି। ମ୍ୟାଲେରିଆ ଆଗ ହେଉଥିଲା, ଡାଇରିଆ ହେଉଥିଲା, ଏବେ डायरिया मलेरिया एवं किसी एवं सबुठु भल होची।
और सबसे मज़ेदार बात यह है कि एक बार जो जिन गांव में ऐसी कार्यक्रम हो चुकी, वहाँ की गांव की लड़कियाँ दूसरी ऐसी गांव में शादी करने के लिए मंजूर नहीं हो रही है जहाँ पर ऐसी सुविधाएं उपलब्ध नहीं हैं। तो हमारा कार्यक्रम का फैलने का एक ज़रिया ये भी है कि रिश्तेदार आते हैं गांव में, वो देखते हैं यहाँ की सुविधा, वो जाके हमारे स्टाफ को फिर पूछते हैं हमारे गांव में आओ, हम भी करना चाहते हैं। ऐसे ही हमारे कार्यक्रम इस प्रदेश में फैलता रहता है।
This is Santhal Pargana region of Jharkhand. Godda is a district of this region. The district is deprived of basic facilities till date. Sathi is active here, associate of FANSA. Sathi has done a good job in water management and sanitation in the area.
हर एक गांव में हम लोगों ने पेयजल और स्वच्छता को फोकस करके गांव-गांव में ग्राम जल एवं स्वच्छता समिति का गठन किया और वो ग्राम जल एवं स्वच्छता समिति अपने गांव में पेयजल स्वच्छता के मुद्दों को का आकलन करती है और सामाजिक अनुश्रवण के तहत उसको प्रखंड से लेके जीरा कार्यालय तक पहुंचाती है।
Under this program, the social workers provide information about the pure drinking water, the benefit of having toilets in the homes to the villagers and make them aware this way.
झारखंड में वाटर एड के द्वारा शुरू से ही पेयजल स्वच्छता के अधिकार पर जो है कुछ सारे कार्यक्रमों की शुरुआत कर दी गई थी, जिसमें था क्या कि कुछ ऐसे कार्यक्रम थे जो कम्युनिटी लेड मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम को इंट्रोड्यूस करना, इस तरह से कई सारे कार्यक्रम शुरू किए गए थे। और ये जो फैंसा का जो कार्यक्रम आया, ये सारे कार्यक्रम ने उसको बहुत अच्छे तरीके से रीइंफोर्स किया।
FANSA and its associate organizations are empowering the villagers by awakening them towards water and sanitation. This is a revolutionary change which not only encourages personal sanitation, but its deep impact can be seen in community sanitation too. Changes do not come due to an individual or a family or an organization. It requires their collective efforts. To place the demand for water and sanitation, society has to be united. We have to move forward to achieve our rights.
NGOs can come forward, implement the same programs using the money of government, and implement the program in such a way that it is sustainable, that it is people owned, and that it makes the quality of life of a village much better.
So FANSA can play a role in that process of articulating this demand over a period of time and supporting different activists and experts to meet, to engage with, and perhaps also to do some kind of networking and follow-up at the level of parliamentarians, media, academics.
That let's all get together, pool our strength, and also organize the local communities to put pressure on our national government so that they make very serious commitments. And we also need to organize the local communities to monitor the way government departments are functioning and make them accountable to the commitments which they have made in the form of policies and programs. Only then our governments will learn to function better. Only then our situation would improve in terms of accessing water and sanitation services.
Multi-dimensional initiative of FANSA is gaining success in furthering the concept of brotherhood and cooperation among men and women. Besides, right to water and sanitation has become associated with the human rights of the have-nots, which is the most important achievement of the project.